Hello y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For y'all who don't know, I am Say So Natural, and today we're gonna call this video floor talks to where we're gonna get in depth about natural hair, loving your natural self, and being who you want to be naturally without no outside comments, because this is the most important thing about loving ourselves and learning ourselves is the outside comments. No matter how many people think that they're okay with people talking behind their backs or telling them even to their face, everybody has their moments to where they're like, man, like, is that really true? Like, should I really believe that? And the answer is no. If you have to question yourself on, is it true that things people are saying is not true. So today we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna talk about 25 ways to grow your hair naturally and also just loving yourself. I do have all of my things written in my notebook, as you guys can see, 25 tips needed for growing your natural hair. And we're just gonna go down the list. I am gonna stop and talk about certain things that do in factor in growing your hair. Number one, make a hair routine for yourself. So basically, my hair routine is I'll put a style in Sunday, I'll go the whole rest of the week, and next Sunday, if I feel like the style still looks good, I will actually keep the style in until the following Sunday. If I feel like, I just need to switch it up because this style is getting old, I don't really like it. Or like if I'm wearing my hair like this and it looks frizzy, it's time to wash it and do a different style. So my wash days are always on Sundays. And it doesn't even matter whether it's Sunday morning, Sunday night, anything. That's just my routine day is on Sundays. So that means that I'm wearing my hair in a style every day until Sunday. Sunday is when I co-wash. Every 2 weeks I shampoo my hair. I don't shampoo my hair every single day. I can, and I have before, but I don't anymore because it's needed, but not that much. Like if you're not really putting a lot of product in your hair. And also I make my own products, so I know how long my products would last and how long my products would allow me before my hair looks greasy or any of that type. Number two, find products that work for you. So this is especially very, very important, because if you go out, okay, like say everybody's like, oh, have you tried this product? Like, oh, have you tried this? And so you go out and you spend your money and you buy the products, you take it home, you use it in your hair, and your hair looks like you literally just been hanging off of a tree, and it's rough. It's it's not the texture that you want it to be. So it's always important to find products that are for you and not products that are for everybody else. Now, when I say everybody else, like, oh, have you tried this person's new product? Like, oh, like it's so popular, like everybody's using it. It's all around the world. Everybody knows it. Okay, that's everybody. That's not me. So what might work for everybody else, it's like if I use it on my hair, I'm like, oh, I don't like this, and I just spent $100 on this whole product line, and this product sucks. Now what? Now what do? I have to throw the product away. I have to go search for another product. So it's definitely search, do your research, and find products that work just for you and not for anybody else. What may work for me may not work for my mom, may not work for my sister, my grandma, but it works for me. So I'm going to use it every time. And if they want to try it, they can try it. But if it doesn't work for them, they need to find products that work for them. Number three, don't overuse gel. Please don't. Please don't. And it's whether that's braiding gel, whether that's slick back gel, where it's just like a custard gel where you just want your curls to flow. Do not overuse it, because if you overuse it, your texture will change. Your texture, if you have a tight curl and you using gel every single day over and over and over and over, you will see your tight curl go kind of over time to a loose curl. And I found that out myself. So everything on this list are things that I've went through already. So using gel was cool and all, but like, you know, when I want my slick backs, like I'll still use gel sometimes, but I'm not using as much. I'm not using it to where it's like this. And sometimes when I do my ponytails, like sometimes I'll just brush my hair and put it back, even though it look a little rough. It's like, at the end of the day, using gel is okay, but do not overpower it, do not overuse it. And it's also flaky. Some gels are flaky. And it's like, if I'm gonna keep using this and my hair gonna be white by the end of the day, that ain't what I want. I don't need it. So I'm gonna use something else. Yeah. Okay, we're on to number 4. Do not, please, ooh, ladies, please do not wear tight ponytails. You can wrap the thing around 3 times. 3 times max. Now, if you wrapping your ponytail holder around 4 or 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, if you at 10, you ain't gonna have no hair right here. And it's like, tight ponytails, it's like, your ponytail could be loose. Loose is healthy. Even if your hair falls, even if the ponytail holder all the way down here, loose is healthy. Like, try not to do tight ponytails. And if you are going to do tight ponytails for a night, do it for a night. Don't do it all week. Please do not do it for 3 months. Now, I know, my ladies, I know y'all like that weave ponytail. But please, tell her to wrap it around 3 times max. If it fall out tonight, we put it back in tomorrow. It's just like, tight ponytails is how you lose hair. I know it's sad to say, but that is how you lose hair. And it's not good. It's not good at all. So do away with your tight ponytail. Number 5. And for me, number 5 might be like the most important on my list, is do not neglect your hair. Do not go days, don't go months, years without not doing your hair. You have to care for your, okay, like even if you don't like doing your hair, then get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it like every 3 weeks. I mean, you're gonna have to make that style last for 3 weeks, but do not just leave your hair in a ponytail or leave your hair in braids for years, or like, don't neglect your hair. Like, always make sure that you're doing your hair often, because once you neglect your hair, you'll get into the routine that, I don't really care about my hair. My hair looks crazy and I don't care. And then you start to feel low about yourself. Oh, my hair looks ugly. I don't like my hair. But it's like, you have to take care of your hair the way that you like it to be. So even if that means you're wearing the same style for years, good. Wear that same style for years. Don't go months, don't go days without taking care of your hair. You have to take care of your hair if you want it to grow. Now, if you don't care about it growing and you don't care about your hair at all, come talk to me. I bet I could change your mind. But honestly, the most about it is to try not to neglect your hair and just, treat your hair how you like to treat your body. Like, you're not gonna go months without washing. You're not gonna go months without shaving. My girls like their eyelashes. You're not gonna go months without your eyelashes not done, without your eyebrows not waxed, threaded, whatever. So treat your hair exactly how you treat the rest of your body. Your hair is important just as if you want your hair to grow very fastly, the fastest way to grow your hair is to wear it in a protective style. Now, protective style, I'm talking twists, braids, cornrows, anything that keeps your hair away, tucked in away out your face. Those are protective styles. And listen, when I first cut my hair, it was like right here. And I was 2019, I cut my hair to be like right here. And I wore twists repetitively, y'all know the word. I wore twists like every day. I would twist my hair, wear it for 3 weeks, take it out, wash it, do the style again, wear it, take it out, wash it, and like just keep repeating what I was doing. And my hair actually grew it grew its longest with my hair in twists. When I started doing braids, my hair started growing super, like I'm talking about braids, because like with me, I don't wear weave. So like everything that I do is like with my natural hair. So when I'm wearing braids, like I'm just braiding up my natural hair, wearing it however, you know, in between my styles, I'm wearing oils. I'm keeping my hair moisturized, you know, whether that's with foam or like water. But that's really how you grow your hair really long, is when you do protect. We're at number 7, which is get yourself into a wash day routine. Getting yourself into a wash day routine will really help you to stay focused on your journey, and also to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. So my wash days are on Sundays, as I said, like the first question, I think. But my wash days are on Sundays. So every Sunday I know, like, okay, today I have to wash my hair. Unless my style looks good, then I'm like, okay, next Sunday, that's when we're doing it. But Sunday, I'm still focusing on my hair. I'm still posting content. I'm still making sure that my hair is doing what it needs to do in a style. If it's not, then I'm taking it out. I force myself. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to take out a style and have to wash your hair. It's hard. It's time consuming, it's annoying, but if you really want those results that you're looking for, you really have to wash your hair. You have to do it. Even though it takes long, you have to wash your hair, you have to style it, you have to, you know, protect your hair at any cost. Number 8 is keep your hair and scalp moisturized. So with this one, I was really thinking that keeping your scalp moisturized is very important, because having dry scalp results into some type of hair breakage, or whether that's you're having dandruff all the time, or your scalp is so itchy that you cracking your fingernails off because you itching your scalp so dang on hard. And it's like you have to make sure that you are keeping up with your scalp maintenance, and also just moisturizing your whole hair. You have to really make sure your ends are moisturized. That way you're not creating split ends and your hair's not breaking off at the ends, but you would hate for your hair to break off at the root. So this is why we have to keep our scalp moisturized. Now, don't over moisturize it. You don't have to moisturize it every single day, but even if it's that 2 to 3 days out of the week, or 1 to 2 days out of the week, or maybe once a week, even though your scalp should stay saturated and moisturized all the time. Okay, here it is. Don't overuse oil on scalp and hair. So oil is great. Oil grows hair growth, but if you overuse oil, it can create a lot of buildup, which is not good for the hair. You never want to have buildup. And then if you have buildup, you're gonna have to wash your hair every single day, constantly washing your hair to get that buildup out. Also, try to use a clarifying shampoo if you oil your hair a lot, just to make sure that you're taking up all that buildup. But it is good to oil your hair, but do not over oil it. So over oiling, I mean, I'm oiling my hair 3 times a day. I need to oil it. I'm having this obsession with oiling my hair, even though I don't need it. Because if you oil it today, tomorrow your hair will be cool. The next day your hair will be cool. So do not over oil your hair. It's not, it's not. 10, I don't think I said the last one was 9. I might have, but next we have 10, which my number 10 is do not use too many drying products. Now, no shade, but for my people that use Cantu is drying. And a lot of us in the natural hair community know that Cantu is drying. Or like, let me see, what else have I used that was drying? Even some, every product line has products that are drying, literally. So make sure that if you are using drying products and they are working for you, don't use it too often. Make sure that you still have products that are very moisturizing to your hair, just to keep your hair hydrated. Drying can make your ends rough, and you'll just have to keep trimming and cutting your hair. So just make sure that you are using products that are moisturizing. If you are using dry products, just be safe. Number 11, do not use products with parabens and sulfates. Those are not good ingredients. Those are very, no. You do not want to put that in your hair. You shouldn't want to put any chemicals in your hair, but these two are chemicals that are not great for the hair. And also, I will be putting a app that I have right here. Now, this app will help you, but don't get over obsessive with the app, because then you're not going to use anything on your hair and your hair will be dry. But this app is called, I want to say Yuka. And sometimes I'll just take it to the store and I will scan my products, and it tells you everything that's in the product, if it's good or if it's bad, and it gives you alternatives to use while you are looking for something else that you can use for it. So that right there should be good. Number 12, give your hair time to breathe in between styles. So by in between styles, I'm saying even if it's one day, even if it's 2, 3 days, 4 days, just give your hair time to breathe, because while it is good to keep your hair in protective styles, it also can weigh down your hair and put a lot of tension, especially if you're doing like feed-in braids or like box braids, knotless braids, any of those type of hairstyles. It can be very tensioned. It can create a lot of tension to your hair. So make sure that if you are doing a lot of styles like that to help you with hair growth, you're giving your hair at least a few days or a week or so to just, flourish in its natural state for a while before you actually put your style back in. Are on number 13. Blowouts are okay occasionally, but the less heat, the more growth. So everyone knows somebody that has heat damage. Now, heat damage, it's very hard to deal with. If you do have heat damage, no shade to you. Everything is cool. Like, you just have to gradually cut it out of your hair to make your hair healthy again. But heat damage is a very huge factor in our community, because a lot of girls either get relaxers or, they straighten their hair a lot, because having your hair straight, you could just wrap it, comb it, and then, let it go. But it is easier to stay away from the heat. That way your hair can grow in its natural state better than having to keep straightening your hair every day. It's not healthy for the hair. So yeah, the less heat. If you want to blow out your hair to put a style in it to have your style for weeks, that's okay. But putting heat on your hair every day is never okay. As much as this might sound crazy, this is actually true. The less you detangle your hair, the more it grows. Okay, and this is number 14. So we're almost at 25. Give me a minute. But the less you detangle your hair, the more it grows. So when you detangle your hair, you're actually putting a lot of tension on your hair. And tension is never good for the hair. And it always depends on what brush, what comb, what brush you're using. But detangling your hair every wash day is cool, or when you're putting in a style. But detangling your hair every day and forcefully detangling it is never okay. And if you do detangle your hair wet, I would try to get one of these combs, a wide tooth comb, so that it's not causing too much breakage. Or do a wet brush. I also have one of those. If you're ever interested, you can just go to my page, and I use it all the time. But yeah, try not to detangle your hair as much, every day. So what I do is I detangle my hair. If I'm about to put a style in it and I keep my style in for a week is good. But every day, your hair does not need detangling. You can finger detangle it, or you can separate it, but try not to use a comb. Never comb your hair dry. Yes, so if you just got your hair out of a style and you're about to detangle it, it's never good to detangle your hair while it's dry. It's not. So detangling your hair while it's dry will actually create breakage and can create more split ends, can damage your roots. especially depending on which way you comb it, because some people think that you're supposed to start right here. I don't know who teaches people this, that you're supposed to comb your hair right here, but you're actually supposed to start at the bottom. And then once the bottom is good, you go to the middle, and then after a while you can go straight to the top and everything is cool. But try not to detangle your hair dry. Always detangle, like, unless it's like in a silk press or a blowout where you can comb right through it. But otherwise, like, if your hair is curly, do not comb it dry. It creates breakage. Wet it up a little bit, put some moisturizer in it, and it'll be straight. To number 16, try detangling your hair in the shower. So this is what I do. Every time I have a wash day, I will you know, run the water under my hair and let it just get wet, soaking wet. And then I put on my conditioner first, which people might think this is crazy, but I do conditioner first. And then I just massage it all in my head. And then I go to my shampoo. And sometimes I shampoo twice. Sometimes I'll just do once. But I distribute my shampoo very good into my hair. And then after that, I condition it again. And then once I condition it that second time at the end, my hair usually comes straight right through. So I'll take my wet brush and I'll just, you know, detangle it in the shower. And then once I come, you know, out here or wherever to do my hair, it's very detangled and I won't have any problems combing it through for my style. 17, if you wear ponytails, don't put them in the same spot. So yes, it's not good to put your ponytails in the same spot. So if I'm putting my ponytail like this all the time, this is where most of my tension is. So since this part isn't able to breathe a lot often, this will create bald spots where you put your ponytails. So you have to put your ponytails in different spots and make sure that if you're doing a ponytail that it is loose, like you know, it doesn't have to be too loose, but it can't be too tight. It has to be in the middle. I'm telling you, just 3 wraparounds max. 3 will do it. Number 18, try to start using hair mask. So hair mask is very good for the hair. I know that there's like a Indian clay mask that a lot of people use. I've used it a few times. It makes my curls do really good. I've also tried an avocado mask, which the avocado, like, you put avocado and then you put egg and then you put I think that's avocado and egg. I think that's all I put in it. And I mixed it up and I put it in my hair, and it left my hair super soft. Like, it was so crazy how soft my hair was, y'all. I mean, my hair is always soft, but this time it was like I could feel my scalp real good. My hair is thick. I could feel my scalp like this. But it left my hair really soft, and it's a super good protein for your hair. Yes, your hair needs protein. But yeah, hair masks are super good. Just try it. It actually restores your hair, restores your curls, and it helps you get your pattern that you want to get, your curl pattern. Number 19, which is aloe vera. So if you know me, you know that I love aloe vera. Like, aloe vera is my #1 source when it comes to hair growth. When I first cut my hair, I got into this aloe vera phase. Like, you know, I was just looking up stuff online. What grows your hair really fast? Because I wanted to see fast results. I'm impatient. I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm impatient. And I didn't want to wait for my hair to grow, you know, 4 years down the line, which it did. But whatever. But I love aloe vera. I actually make hair products and they all have aloe vera in it. They're all based off of aloe vera. Aloe vera grows your hair like crazy. Like, when I tell you, if you have never used aloe vera before, you are missing out. Your hair will go from this to this. Right here. Everyone wants it to be right here. So I would start using aloe vera. Aloe vera is really good, y'all. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all. Holla at me, y'all. Holla at me. 20 is avocado. Avocado softens the hair and gives it that protein that it really needs. I love avocado. You love avocado. You don't like avocado? Why? Why do you don't like avocado? It's like, nah. But avocado really does do your hair good. It's a really weird feeling though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When you first put avocado in your hair, you're gonna be like, ugh. But it's very good for your hair and it softens your hair. It just makes your hair feel great. 21. Oil scalps and ends of hair, but not too much. If you do oil it too much, it clogs your pores. So use oils, but make sure that it's not too much oil. As we already said in the video, I'm kind of repeating myself now, but this is very important. 22, do not let anyone play in your hair. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is important. Do not let just anyone play in your hair. If you are sitting in someone's chair and you feel like they're ripping your hair out, that they're combing it from the root, say something. If you feel like someone is not treating your hair with very much care, say something. Do not be blind to tell people like, hey, this is not okay. Like, I feel like you are ripping my hair out. I feel like you're not treating my hair well. Because it is important that we make sure our hair is always treated well, whether it's by ourselves or whoever. You know, just because your grandma knew how to do hair in 1926 don't mean she could do hair today. Okay, be careful. No, psych, no, I love you grandmas, all my grandmas out there. But yes, please just make sure that if you are letting someone play in your hair, that they are treating your hair with good care and that they are not being funny. Because you never want someone to be funny. Now, and always, when someone goes to trim your hair, make sure that you're watching them. Because don't complain when your hair is right here that they took too much off. No, you need to let them know, hey, can you let me know how many inches you're taking off and like they should be like, okay, so we're going to take off 1 inch, that's going to be about this much. We're going to take off 3 inches, that's going to be about this much. We're going to take off 6 inches, that's going to be about this much. Going to give you a little Fantasia look. But no, for real, like, just make sure that you are checking with them and they are letting you know, hey, this is what you need cut off. Do you want me to do this or do you want me to do little? And this is what I do with all of my clients. Like, I'll tell them like, hey, this is how much you need. Now I can do a little bit and we can gradually cut it, or we could just cut it all now. And usually we end up gradually cutting it, which is always fine because I like my hair to be gradually cut. I don't want you to take off too much because a lot of people that are natural do not blow dry or straighten their hair every day. It's mainly curly, so you won't even notice. Number 23, make time for your hair. Which this is always important. Like, just make time for your hair. Just make sure that you take time out of your week to make sure that your hair is good and your hair is growing and doing all that it needs to do to be at the goal that you want it to be. So yeah, believe it or not, drinking water is very good for your hair because actually water is good for your whole body, and when your body is healthy, your hair is healthy, everything is healthy. And this is just like, okay, y'all, like, this is what you need. You need to be drinking water. If you're not drinking water, something's wrong with you. You shouldn't be drinking water every day. Now, if you ain't drinking water, something wrong. You need to start drinking water, okay? Number 25, trim your hair as needed. So even though we don't want to trim our hair because we want to retain our length, it's always health over length. So as long as your hair is healthy, it will grow, it will flourish. If you are not trimming your hair, you have a lot of split ends and your hair is growing still, but it'll grow slower than whether your ends are healthy, your ends will. And this just ties into number 25. It's just play. I meant to say pay, but I put play, kid and play. But pay close attention to your split ends. Like, if you see a lot of split ends, make sure that you're paying close attention to it and you're getting rid of those, because it's not healthy to always keep your split ends and have them, because then they'll move all the way up to your roots and now you have hair particles coming out and you're like, why do I have hair particles coming out? And that's why, because you have split ends all over your hair. So just make sure you're cutting it. Thank you all for tuning into my channel and listening to 25 ways to grow your natural hair. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this really helps you get into the era of growing your hair out and transitioning into your natural hair growth, and also to become confident in your hair growth. I will be putting out more videos. It's time consuming, y'all. I'm really trying, but it's time consuming to put out all of these videos at once. But if you don't know, all of my social medias are Say So Natural. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, ChristianMingle.com. Black people, no, I'm just playing. But you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that to Say So Natural. If you want to see different videos and just see how I do my hair and check out my products, and also just to find out who I really am and what I get into. But yeah, this is all about starting your hair journey. I am so excited for you. If you are watching this video, you're watching this video for a reason. And I put it out there that I hope that your hair journey goes nice and swell, and that your hair flourishes all the way down to your ankles, and that we all grow our hair together. This is a safe space, no judgment, all hair types welcomed. Welcome, and see you next time.